Hello everybody, my name is Lucie and I'm the person staying behind fashion blog called Style Without Limits. I was thinking about doing this video for quite some time, but there was something stopping me all the time. I don't know what it was. I think basically it was my laziness. But here I am, because as pretty much all my followers know, my blog celebrated 1 year. So first of all I want to thank everybody for your support. So I think it's a good way to introduce myself to newer readers, and it's also a good way, that my previous readers can know me from another side, not only from writing, but I think they can, watch me talk. Maybe it's gonna say something more about me, and I hope I'm not gonna lose my followers thanks to that. The second thing is that I was thinking about the language I should make this video in. But I came to conclusion that, most of my readers can speak English. So I think it will be kind of stupid making in Czech because only Czech readers will understand. So first of all, there's a little message from my Czech readers. Ahoj, já bych vám chtěla poděkovat. Pokud byste chtěli video v češtině, tak mi určitě napište a já se pokusím s tím něco udělat, ale pro teď to bude jenom v angličtině, tak doufám, že vám to nevadí. So, that was the message for Czech readers. I'm really grateful for them. And I want to apologize for my English because it's, as you figure, it's not my native language, so it's not going to be perfect. There are going to be plenty of mistakes, so I'm really sorry for that. But, I'll try my best, and if you have any tips to improve it, I'm open to it. So thank you very much. This video is going to be quite short because it's the first one. I don't really have idea what I'm gonna say in here. I think I will just answer the most basic question you probably might have on me, or some people already asked me. So that's the video is gonna be based on this. So it's gonna be short, and then maybe in the future I will make another one a little bit more specific. So here we go. We can start. I think. If you wonder how old I am, I'm 22. And as I said before, I'm from the Czech Republic, where I live in a small village, which kind of provides me with a lot of fun, because even though I'm taking pictures for about a year, maybe 2, there are still people outside just, looking at me like I probably lost my mind. But, that's the way I have to live with it. And I think, I kind of like it, So I don't really care what the people think about me, but I love fashion and I love everything connected with it, so I wouldn't stop just because of them, that's what I'm saying. To be honest, I'm not really a patriotic person, so I would prefer to live somewhere else because, as I said, I love fashion, and still Czech Republic is much better. It's better than it was before, but still, it's not the fashion city. Like, I was in Paris or in New York, and that's totally different. It's just, the people live for fashion, that's what I say. And here, it's kind of an important part of life, but it's not it. The other thing I want to move on from this country is because, as you know, probably I study law, and I think it was probably the biggest mistake I've ever made, that I attended that school, because it's the most boring thing ever, especially for someone like me who likes creative stuff. So yeah, it's not really good for me. So I was thinking about another university, something connected with fashion. If you wonder why I didn't go to school in Czech Republic with fashion, the only problem is pretty much the reason that there is no school at all. We have a design school, but let me say something. When I was in a primary school, I have really good marks, and the only bad marks I had was from drawing. So if I can draw a picture of an apple or a flower, I think it would be really tough for me to draw a picture of a whole outfit. So that's the reason why, I'm not attending a design school, because there is no reason I get in. And I'm not quite sure if I will enjoy it that much. So I was looking for a school like subject fashion management or styling, but we don't have it. So that's the reason why I would love to study that abroad. But there's like a really big problem standing in my way, which is, money. Because I wanted to go to London, but that's like £9,000 per year, and as a student I can't afford it. So we'll see. I was thinking about going to Scotland, so we will see where I will go, where I will end You never knows. People have been asking me how I started blogging, which is kind of a funny story, because before this I'm making this blog, Style Without Limits, for a year. But I don't know, I started like 2 years ago, accidentally. Not on Blogspot, but I think probably most of you know Chicktopia. And I think I was like searching the internet, I don't know what I was looking for. And I rented a page and I saw like thousands of pictures of people like sharing their style, and I thought, you know, that's kind of a nice idea. So I took some of my old pictures, which were really horrible, and I put it there, and it's just like, you know, we'll see if somebody's gonna say something about it. And people actually did. They were like, you know, encouraging it to post more pictures. And I think about 2 months after that, I was so into it. I really enjoyed that. It was fun. It was great to share your opinions, you know, to talk from people who share the same interests. So it was awesome. So that was pretty much the way I started. I was doing it for a year, I guess, and then somebody told me I should do my own blog, but as I mentioned before, I'm kind of lazy, so I was like, no, that's gonna take so much time, which is true, because everybody who's been blogging knows that it's taking so much time. But I think it was the best thing I've ever done, because it's amazing. It's great that you meet new people who loves fashion pretty much as you are, you know, as you do, and I don't know, it's really great. So I'm really happy for that. When I'm not blogging, which is, you know, there's not a lot of free time, to be honest, because if you want to study and then blog, it's gonna take you a lot of time, but I think, you know, still you can make some free time for you. So what I love the most is pretty much dancing. I started dancing when I was like 4 or 5, I guess. You know, don't remember it perfectly, but I was visiting ballet class, and it was amazing. I really did enjoy that time, but to be honest, it wasn't really good for my body because I kind of destroyed. So it was good, but you know, it has 2 sides. After that, I think I was dancing for like 5 years, and I started doing street dance, which is much more fun, I think. I was also in a group, and I loved it. And since that, I pretty much love dancing. I think it's the best way for me to relax. It's not like just sitting or, I don't know, watching TV. This is probably the best thing for me ever. But definitely, I don't definitely want to say that I don't like watching TV. Pretty much the other thing, the most entertainment thing for me ever is British television. I really love it. I mean, I can spend hours watching it. But the really important thing to know is that it's not like every single program on British television, because I really, really hate reality TV shows, because I can see no point of people watching it at all, you know. I mean, there is one point, of course, and it's that it humiliates people and maybe it makes you feel better about you. I don't know. But seriously, it's kind of ridiculous, you know. It's just watching people like Big Brother or something like this. I don't get it. But you know, maybe you do, so you can just write me a comment if you like it or not, and we can talk about it. But what I'm trying to talk about, it's British panel shows and British stand-up and comedy. It's perfect, you know. That's one thing I really love, and you know, I'm kind of open-minded about like all kinds of humor, and I love this kind of a dark one. And I have to admit, I'm not really proud of it, but I really love the dark humor, the kind of offensive one, if it's tasteful, you know. It can be like only offending people and that's it, but most of the British comics, like I love Jimmy Carr, or I love John Richardson, it doesn't really matter who it is, you know, they are really intelligent people, so the humor kind of is different, and it's only like really stupid people from a crowd telling, you know, offensive jokes about people. That's not it, but this one is really nice. So if you want to entertain me, definitely it's British comedy. Also some people have been asking me who's taking all those pictures I have on my blog, but I think it's kind of easy to find out if you take a look at the main page, because I have a picture of my father there and, you know, his site. So I want to say huge thanks to my father who's taking those pictures, though he's probably not going to understand a word I'm just saying, but still, it's worth a shot. And I also want to thank my mother because she's doing it too when my father's not around, so I'm really grateful for that because I can't imagine doing it by my own. I don't think it will be that good. I mean, no, don't think, I know it will be horrible. So, I think the video is kind of long for the first one. I hope you're not bored already. Sorry for that if you are. And if you have any idea, I mean, or any advices what I should make, and I know if I should make another video, that's the first thing to ask. I would be really happy if you just, send me a comment, send me an email, it doesn't really matter, and I will try to do my best. So that's it. So thank you very much for watching it. I'm really happy for that, and, see you soon. Bye.
I will break these chains that bind me. Happiness will find me. Leave the past behind me. Today my life begins. A whole new world is waiting. It's mine for the taking. I know I can make it. Today my life begins. Yesterday has come in.